guys, welcome back to my channel where we are watching all the films I've seen this year in 2023. I am recording this video last because it's the last video I saw. I actually streamed it, but it did come out in theaters on August 18th. So the film, it's called Strays. It is rated R. It is an hour and 33 minutes. It is distributed by Universal Pictures and directed by Josh Greenbaum. The synopsis is, abandoned on the streets by his low-life owner, Doug, a naive but lovable stray named Reggie falls in with the fast-talking, foul-mouthed Boston Terrier and his gang of strays. Determined to seek revenge, Reggie and his new gang embark on an epic adventure to make Doug pay for his dirty deed.
You a stray. You can do anything you want.
I'm going back to Doug's.
What? The fuck, man?
And he needs to pay for what he did with the only thing he truly loves. I'm gonna bite his dick off.
Will Ferrel as Reggie, Jamie Foxx as Bug, Will Forte as Doug, Josh Gad as Gus, Fisher as Maggie, and Randall Park as Hunter. This movie was really cute. The best way I've been describing it to everybody is it is literally like Homeward Bound for adults. And I actually really like that because Homeward Bound, I watched it as a kid my entire life, and I'm at a stage now where I'm a dog groomer. I own 3 dogs. I'll show you guys my dogs after I film this. I had a stray that I had to rehome. She was never mine because my dogs, they were all kind of rescue situations. One was near death, and then the other 2, nobody else wanted them. If it hadn't been for me, they would have been strays. But this dog was a stray. I knew who the owner was. I found the owner, but they had, they weren't taking ownership of her. It's a sad story, but I did find her a new home. So I just really feel I have a lot of empathy for dogs, and my niece always asks me, Amanda, why do you love dogs so much? And I don't know how to answer her. I just do. Little background story, that I was born in Guatemala and I was adopted at age 2. My sister was found, just based on what they learn about us, my sister was found in a house tied up, and I was outside of a bar. I was a baby, itty bitty baby. I actually almost died at birth. I've almost died a lot in my life, but I just have this vision that I was outside of bars and stray dogs must have taken care of me, and that's where I get the love for dogs. That's not a fact. It's not a fact. It's just my theory, because I don't know why I love dogs so much. I just feel for them so much. But I'm also not so in love with dogs that I'm like, I prefer dogs over humans. I think we all need each other. Dogs need humans, humans need dogs, and I do believe we need to treat everybody right. We need to respect dogs and animals and wildlife for who and what they are. I'll show you guys my dogs, but I have a large breed dog, and as much as I love her, I do respect her space, because if anything happens, I had to do the education on learning, even though the two pure breeds were basically the ones no one wanted. I did learn about their breeds so I could understand them better. And that is definitely something to do if you are looking to be a dog owner, whether you are wanting a certain breed to carry on the line or for your household needs. Definitely research that breed. I'm also a dog groomer, so when people try to bring in German Shepherds to shave down, it's like, or even German Shepherd mixes, it's like, can you read up on why that's not a good idea? You won't? Okay, I'll tell you. Because shaving double-coated dogs, not a good idea. They need that hair. They need that double coat. Even in the summertime, it actually helps regulate their heat. And that's something that breeders should be teaching, but for some reason they don't. Don't get me on Labradoodles. I could go off for days. But as for this film, I thought it was really funny. There were scenes that were a little gross, like but I related to it as a dog groomer, when it feels like all day you have to pick up shit. And that scene where all the dogs shit in the kennel as an escape route. And I always find it interesting to think what dogs think as we're taking them to the vet, or especially in Homeward Bound and the scene, there's parts where they're like, okay, hey, we found these lost dogs, let's get them cleaned up, send them to the vet, and then we'll try to find their owners. They see themselves going to the vet or a rescue, and they're like, oh no, this is the bad place, and they try to escape. So I just think that's interesting. But I do get emotional, very much. That was my main point. As a kid, I don't know how I watched these movies. I guess I just didn't understand too much empathy of the scared side for them. So when in Homeward Bound or any movie, when I started feeling this way was when I was rewatching Beethoven, and I had my large breed Anatolian Shepherd who was also watching the movie with me, and the antagonist pulls out the big shot and says, we need a large skulled dog, basically, to end its life. And Scarlett's just like sitting there watching it like, oh, what a great movie. And I'm just like, oh, you have no idea what that means. And as a kid, I don't even remember that scene. So when Doug is being, you know, driven off, and he thinks it's a game, like, oh yeah, I'll just come back home, it's called. But he drives him off, and then he ends up going back home. But he drives him so far away that he can't just come back home. And I just felt very emotional during that scene, but I feel emotional during all animal movies. Oh, and I also like the postman scene. My husband's stepdad is a postman, so I guess he's seen this movie too. So when they were referring to him as the devil in the sky, I'm sure he related to that as well. It was really funny. Overall, this was a great film. I liked the acting. It had intrigue, story, script. To me, is iconic because it's an adult version of Homeward Bound, and it's rewatchable. So overall, I would give this a solid C. If you guys have seen this movie, please comment down below. Let me know what you think. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Hit the bell notification. We have a few more movies to get through, and I actually have a few more I want to see before the end of the year. I want to see Wonka, Napoleon, and if Maxine comes out, I'm definitely seeing that as well. So a few more, but yeah, we're getting through it. And I'll see you guys in the next movie. Thanks. Bye. So they're all sleeping. It's a early rainy morning. This is my little Pomeranian. He is, I believe, 4 years old. His name is Andy. He is the one that someone bought him, but then they discovered he had a dew clause, so they abandoned him. And he just held on to me for dear life, like would not leave my side, and has not left my side. This over huddled Leo is Leo. Oh, he's my first baby. He is 8 years old. He is a Chihuahua Poodle mix, so I call him a Cheepoo. But yeah, his story is the saddest. I'm not going to go over it because it was life or death situation. And then this little lazy girl right now is my Anatolian Shepherd. She also was, I was just supposed to babysit her, and then it turned into basically keeping her. I do have her papers and everything. However, that was a whole process on its own. She is a purebred Anatolian Shepherd. I have shown her in some dog shows, and we are getting her ready. You can't tell by the looks of it. I've been pregnant. I haven't been able to walk her all year, but we are beginning to start to get ready for dog shows in March. So I want to do one near our hometown, and then the Anatolian dog show. So those are my babies, and I love dogs so much. Yay! Bye guys. Bye Andy. Bye. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.